James Tavernier claims that he's played alright this season. The numbers don't back it up, but James Tavernier feels that he's played no bad. He's been good. He's been great this season. Well, to quote Sean Connery from The Rock, I don't need your best. Losers whine about how they tried their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen. Ball back to Big Stevie Cool, 1872. I think it was a decent Sean Connery impersonation. If it wasn't, let me know. If it was, also let me know. But James Tavernier says that Rangers need to do their talking on the pitch. Well, I'm going to do my talking on YouTube because I can't play football to save my life. Well, I'm alright at football, right? But you know what? When you talk about professional football, there's no point me even addressing about how well I can perform on a pitch. But saying that, I do genuinely believe that I could put in a better shift than half of these jobbers playing in this Rangers shirt at the minute. And I haven't played a competitive game of football. I mean, I say competitive. I haven't played like a legit competitive game of football in about approaching 10 years. Like, I'll tell you that much. I was in school. And all you need to know about my competitive football career: 0-0 at half time. I get subbed off. Get beat 7-0. That's all you need to know, folks. That is all you need to know. Anyway, James Tavernier, just do not understand this guy and his ridiculous quotes. Now, of course, I've already made a video kind of discussing all of this. I didn't really get into too much of it when he was talking yesterday in the Premier Sports, but, you know, he says it's not good enough. The same old troops, right? But this is what he said. I felt I've been pretty good this season. Obviously, there's been a bit of a dry spell, if you want to say, with goals. Right, well, you know what? Let's just pack up and go home. He feels he's been pretty good. It's just lies. It's fucking lies. The manager lies. The board lie. The players lie. The only people that don't lie at this football club are the fans. Now, you do get the odd fan that still claims that the league title's still on. Well, no, that is lies. That's straight up delusional. That is straight up delusional. That is straight up wacky races, man. That is mental to suggest that you think this title is still on. There is more chance of Sean Connery producing another movie than James Tavernier lifting the Scottish Premiership at the end of the season. And to let you in a little secret, folks, Sean Connery passed away like 20 years ago, didn't he? Was it 20 years ago? I don't actually. Let's find that out. Because I tell you what, finding it when Sean Connery sadly passed away is actually more interesting. He only passed away 4 years ago. Jeez, it's 4 years ago to the day almost. Sad. Do love a wee Sean Connery movie, man. I was brilliant in The Rock and Goldfinger and all those ones, and Indiana Jones. I think every movie Sean Connery was in, he stole the show. You know, he was the man. Anyway, let's about Sean Connery and what about James Tavernier, because he certainly ain't a rock at the back. He's pish at the back. And that is the problem, but it's just lies. Like, he thinks he's been in pretty good... Yo, see James Tavernier, right? He's one of those players where if he doesn't produce the numbers, he's not good. And even when he does, produce the numbers, there's times he's like questionable, and we're all calling him out regardless. The guy is lying to us when he says he's been pretty good this season, right? See, when you look over the course of this season, we've played like, 25, 26 games, you include pre-season friendlies. James Tavernier has been one of the worst players in a Rangers shirt, especially of the players that have like consistently played across those brand of games. Up there would be Dessers, but if you remember, Dessers at the start of this season was actually banging in goals. James Tavernier has been awful, costing us goals, not producing anything up the front end of the pitch, which, by the way, is where he's useful, where has been useful. It's just lies, man. I'm sick of it. You know, I try and like put a wee spin of banter into these videos, man, but I'm just sick of reporting the same old shite. You know, they said this after Kelly, they said it after the Celtic defeat, they said it after the Leon game, you know, they say it after every defeat. It's the same old pish. He says actions speak louder than words, but all I hear is words. I don't see any actions. See the whole saying that actions speak louder than words? I disagree. The truth speaks louder than actions. See if they actually come out and didn't fucking bullshit us, right? And say, you know what? No words can fix what we've done this, because it's unacceptable. I've been pissed for too long. I've been away for so long. See if James Tavernier came out and went, yeah, I've been here almost 10 years, and you know what? I've already I said this yesterday. It's like, I've produced good numbers over the past decade, but you know what? See the numbers that haven't been good enough. It's a trophy count. I always come out after defeats and say this club's built on trophies, and that, yeah, but you know what? I've been a failure as captain. There's been good moments, you know, Europa League run, winning the Scottish Cup, the League Cup, and the Premier Sports. But I should be saying that every season, not over the course of a decade. And as of right now, I'm handing in my resignation. There's my P45. Don't pay me off the rest of my contract. I'm retiring from football. Bye-bye. I would walk down to Ibrox and shake James Tavernier's hand if he did that. But the reality is, folks, he's not going to do that. He's a liar. Most of the other players are liars. The manager is a clown and a liar. The board are just inept in every way of the word. We've hit rock bottom. And how fitting is it we quoted Sean Connery from The Rock. Tell you what, man, what's next? What is next? I'll tell you what's next. Fucking scudding off the steel, man, because we're not made of steel. We are made of chocolate. We will melt. We are as useful as a chocolate fire guard, as the old expression goes. We are shite. Anyway, till then, come on, Rangers, and see you come on, you bastard. Pick the youth. Pick players that haven't let you down, and us down. See if he picks the same old shitey 11. He's only got himself to blame. You know what I mean?